Well, it's nice being home on a Wednesday, in the middle of the week. I drive a semi, so Monday through Friday I'm usually over the road, which isn't too bad. There's a lot of these companies where they'll make you go out for a month straight and then tell you, oh, you've earned 4 days off, so you get 1 day off for each week that you work. There was a company I worked at that was like that, but they would let you, you know, go out for 2 weeks or a week and take a day off. They kind of let you do whatever you wanted to. But it's nice being with the company I'm at now, where I'm off on the weekends. I get all holidays off, and they kind of keep me around, you know, Indiana, Ohio area, a little bit of Michigan. So I end up being home pretty often, you know, passing through with the load going somewhere. If I'm driving, you know, through where I live, I stop at home for the night and head back out in the morning, which is what I'm doing. I had a delivery last night, which was on the east side of Ohio, all the way out by Wheeling, West Virginia. And I couldn't go home last night with it, though, even though I was driving right past the house, because it was hazmat. And with hazmat loads, we're not allowed to leave the truck because it had flammable material on it. So I wasn't allowed to leave the truck last night to go home, so I went ahead and went straight through, made the delivery this morning, and then on my way back to Indianapolis, which is where I pick up all of my loads from, on my way back to Indianapolis, went ahead and came home. And now I'm home. Well, actually, now I'm on a bike, but you know what I mean. Which means I get to go to the gym in the middle of the week easily without having to try to maneuver a truck around in a small parking lot. So that's where I'm headed to right now. You know, I'm in a school zone. I'm supposed to be doing, oh, that's a nice looking truck in there. That's my old high school. Someone's got a big old jacked up Ram that's lime green. Yeah, it's really hard to do 20 miles an hour on this thing in a school zone. I think the speed limit here is like 45 or something like that, maybe 50. But just drove through the school zone. They had the lights flashing on there, and I was trying to go 20, but it's kind of hard to do 20 on this thing because it doesn't like 20. You got to really, you know, be careful on the throttle, because just a little too much throttle, you know, it'll gain 10 miles an hour in a second. Oh, dear, one of them tricycles. Roofs! Hug the line, don't touch the line. There's a good chance that's what made me crash last time, because I may or may not have been in a lean going over that, going over the line on the road. And if I did, that might have been why my tire slid out, but I don't know if I did. It all happened so quick. That might have been why I wrecked. But I don't know. And now we all make it back to the gym. You know, now that I'm actually riding down the road, his jacket's a little hot. Just a little bit. Starting to get sweaty, and this thing is going to be a pain to get off. Ain't nobody coming. Handing out flowers. Well, not handing out flowers. Selling flowers. Hey, at least he's got something to give. That's kind of cool. So one thing I don't like about this helmet, it's a showy RF14, or yeah, 14, whatever the newest show is. I got it a couple of months ago. Great helmet, but you gotta like the release for the visor is in the middle, and when you have a GoPro on the front of your helmet, it's kind of a pain to try to flip the thing up without hitting the camera and possibly moving it. Why does it look so busy here? It's like 3 o'clock. I don't know if my clock's right or not, but I'm pretty sure it's like 3 o'clock. Marrow. I guess it's not that busy. Well, I am fresh out the gym. I'm still moist, quite moist. Getting on this jacket when you're moist is very difficult. It's very leathery, very hard to get on, and I'm gonna need help getting it off when I get home. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Here's your fire department. That's where your fire trucks are. My brother's a firefighter. That's where he works at. And here's where my old elementary and middle school was. They tore that thing down a couple years ago. God, that looks weird. You know, man, that looks really weird. You know, it always looked like that lot was so much bigger with the school on it. You know, usually you would think it'd be the opposite. You know, there's no building there, and you would think, you know, that the lot would look way bigger. It looks smaller with no school there. Looking at it now, it seems crazy a school even fit on that lot. But yeah, this jacket's going to be real fun to try to get off. I had a hard enough time trying to get my frickin' gloves on too. These are the new ones that I ordered. Again, reordered, because I got little baby hands apparently, and I ordered a large, which normally would fit me, but I needed a medium. And lengthwise, these gloves are great, but they're tight. Tight. Pretty comfy though. I know they're going to give me a whole lot more durability than my old ones that, well, they had holes in them, so they were not going to really do much if I went down on the bike and had to put my hands down, or not necessarily had to put my hands down, but put my hands down. I don't think they would have really helped me all that much. It was kind of cool. I ran into a guy that I know at the gym. A guy I went to high school, actually not even just high school, I think I was in school with him from kindergarten until we graduated. Haven't seen him since high school. Ran into him at a gym today, so that was kind of cool. And he looks exactly the same. We're 13 years. We are 13 years out of high school, and he still looks exactly the same. That is not fair. I mean, I don't know, maybe I look the same. I don't think I do though. I think I look fat, because I was 120 pounds when I was in high school. I was this scrawny little kid. Mainly because I was on that ADHD medication. I was on Adderall for a while, and Concerta, and something else. What was that? Adderall, Concerta. I was on something else too, and one of the side effects of all of those pills or one of those pills, I think all of those pills, is loss of appetite. So I never ate anything. I was never hungry. So I was really skinny, and that was just kind of normal. I was never big, but I was also always on some sort of ADHD medication. So I was just always skinny, and then when I graduated, I quit taking the medication, mainly because it turned me into a zombie. You know, because people with ADHD, it has the opposite effect. When we take it, which is, you know, the purpose of it, to calm us down, but it calmed me down too much, and it turned me into a zombie, and I didn't like it. And neither did my friends. My friends always hated when I took my medication because they always said I was boring, and they said it was more fun when I was bouncing off the walls. But I quit taking it and finally started gaining weight, and I probably hovered around 160 to 175 pounds throughout the majority of my 20s, probably till I was about 29. And then 30 hit me like a brick, and I got up to like 220. Now I'm back down to 185. And go! Came up on that hill a little faster than I thought. Got a little, I don't think I got any air, but it was enough to make me go. I'm still fragile. I'm scared I'm gonna crash again. I'll get over it eventually. I'll be alright. Oh, there was a caterpillar in the road. I think I ran him over. Oh well. The speed limit's 80. I think it's 80. Yeah, it should be like 80. Ugh. Most back roads are 80. Well, I'm gonna go home and have some sloppy joes. Okay, love you, bye.